Welcome to Norfolk, Virginia, home of the Old Dominion Monarchs, and we are close to a full house here as the fans believe that this team is close to keeping their promise. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Akron Zips, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Monarchs will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Akron Zips offense will have the football first. And David, they've got a tight end. He might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches in some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game today. The defense is keying on him. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often in this game, so the tight end's got to step up.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking downfield, it's Finley. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Zips want to pick up the tempo.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Working that left side. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense lining up quickly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Takes it on the shovel. At the 35, he's open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Tight end now in motion. The give is to Williams. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And incomplete on the deep ball. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. So Old Dominion's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Hold on.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The give to the tailback. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Dropping back, it's Finley. He's got an open man. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Zips want to crank the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Hold offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Zips will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Caught in the backfield, it's Roach. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And the Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. runs through a tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Finley. Got a man, it's Mason. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. That'll bring him to within 4.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. The give on the option. Can't get him to the ground. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The Monarchs want to move quickly. Bully ball on 3rd and short. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Under fire. Had to throw it before he wanted. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Butler. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Fires complete on the crosser. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And that is priority #1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their 1st sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
The Zips have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to throw, it's Finley. Snagged out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the catch, it's Mason. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And the Zips will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Grabbed in the middle, it's Newell. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Zips headed quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Here's the pressure. The throw. The sure hands. It's Mason. And boy, is he close to that 1st down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Looking for a push on 4th down. Hard running there. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Now facing a 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. And the Monarchs will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
To the air on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. They want to throw it. Under fire. Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose.
Great job by this defense, not getting down, not quitting. They gave up some yards. The offense got in the red zone, but the most important part of the field, they came up big, forced the fumble, and get the touchback.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw. It's Finley. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Leaves it with the running back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They boot it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Going right to work up top. Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost him a big play on first down. And 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Unloads it left. Working the big fella to the corner. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Looking to throw on first down. Got him downfield. Got enough space. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, ODU.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Penn State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 17 over Wisconsin. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To throw, it's Finley. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Grab near the marker. It's Newell. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Second down coming up.
Back to pass on second down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
One snap coming before they head to the locker room. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Rushes on him. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Norfolk. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
And the Zips will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. The Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Roach. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. And the Monarchs will send out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They go to the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll go with a direct snap. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's got it, 1st down and more. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Adams. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Gets it to him on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Zips now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The give to the back. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion. Not to mention that ball is intercepted at the goal line.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Gives them a little more breathing room, a 3-yard gain out to the 7. The Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And the Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. On third down, he drops to throw. Got it in the middle. It's locked. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Picks up the first down. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Motion from the wideout. Looking to pass. It's Finley. Fires to the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. You always hear, put it on the tight end's body, Jesse, but with this guy, and the quarterback will be slung down back up at 43.
It's such an advantage for a defense when you can add to your pass rush by blitzing guys, but especially when you've got a middle linebacker like that can collapse and push the pocket into the lap of the quarterback.
And the Zips trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. Got a man, it's Mason. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Mason. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Zips are in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Newell. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Quarterback on the keeper. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. From the gun to give, looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a third and long. Looking for a man. It's Finley. Here comes the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who should...
Turning it on! Talk about a timely run. Gets the 1st down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Hand off from the shotgun. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Finley. Makes the catch. It's Mason.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Adams.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. working the middle. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
The Zips didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And it looks as if they'll pick up maybe a couple. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give is to Williams. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Dropping back, it's Finley. Into the end zone. Wideout trying to get it in. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Going to swing it on second down. It's complete on the right side. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Zips. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
Now they'll try to tie it up with the too late. Looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Just over a minute to go, and if they have a chance, they've got to come up with this onside kick. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. To be honest, both of these offenses played as if they were waist deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come up just short in this one.
Definitely a defensive struggle here. So the good news for this team is you like what you saw on that side of the football, guys making plays, but the offense has got to be able to pick it up. You've got to be able to find ways to generate explosive plays and generate points. They couldn't do it.
And it's very frustrating for a defense when you see your offense time and time again not come through. They did their job. Offense next time just has to do a lot better.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.